Something just crashed into the moon, and we saw it live. Something struck the moon. We watched it happen, and what it reveals changes everything. On December 12th, 2025, at exactly 3:09 Coordinated Universal Time, the impossible became visible. A flash, brief, violent, unmistakable. It erupted on the dark face of our nearest celestial neighbor, and for the first time in decades, human eyes witnessed a cosmic collision in real time. This was not discovered later in archive footage. This was not found by algorithms scanning through terabytes of data. Someone was watching. Someone saw it happen. And in that fraction of a second, our understanding of what lurks in the void between worlds was forced to evolve. But here is what no one is talking about. This impact was not random. The timing was too precise, the location too specific, and the implications too terrifying to ignore. Let us begin with what we know for certain. The flash lasted less than 1 second. It appeared on the unilluminated portion of the lunar surface, that shadowed region where sunlight does not reach during the new moon phase. This darkness is essential. Without it, the flash would have been invisible, drowned in the overwhelming glare of reflected solar light. The moon in that moment became a cosmic canvas perfectly positioned to reveal a violent secret. The telescope that captured this event was robotic, designed specifically to detect rapid transient phenomena, those fleeting bursts of light that exist for mere fractions of a second before vanishing forever. But what makes this observation extraordinary is not the technology, it is the human element. An observer, monitoring the live feed, witnessed the flash as it occurred. This is exceptionally rare. Most lunar researchers spend entire careers without ever seeing an impact in real time. Now ask yourself this: if we only just witnessed this collision live, how many thousands of others have struck the moon in complete silence, completely unseen? The object responsible was small. Early analysis suggests it measured only a few centimeters across. That is roughly the size of a golf ball. But do not let its size deceive you. This tiny fragment was traveling at approximately 35 kilometers per second. At that velocity, kinetic energy becomes weaponized. The physics are terrifying. When an object moving at such speeds collides with solid rock, the energy release is instantaneous and catastrophic. Heat, light, vaporization, all compressed into a single blinding moment. And here is where the story takes a darker turn. The timing of this impact aligned almost perfectly with the Geminid meteor shower, one of the most intense and reliable annual meteor events Earth experiences. The Geminids peak in mid-December, producing fast, bright meteors that streak across our atmosphere. But what many do not realize is that the moon passes through the same debris field. The same stream of cosmic shrapnel that creates beautiful meteor showers on Earth is actively bombarding the lunar surface. But the Geminids are not ordinary. Unlike most meteor showers, which originate from icy comets, the Geminids trace back to a mysterious object known as Asteroid 3200 Phaethon. This is not a comet. It is a rocky body that behaves in ways scientists still do not fully understand. As it swings dangerously close to the sun, it sheds debris. This debris spreads along its orbital path, forming a dense highway of destruction that both Earth and the moon intersect every December. The December 12th impact almost certainly came from this stream. The velocity matches, the trajectory aligns. The timing is too coincidental to dismiss. But here is what keeps researchers awake at night. Phaethon is not finished. It continues to shed material. The debris stream is growing denser, and the moon, with no atmosphere to protect it, absorbs every single impact. Frame-by-frame analysis places the collision site slightly northeast of Langrenus crater, a massive impact basin on the moon's near side. Langrenus itself is a monument to ancient violence, a reminder that the moon has been enduring bombardment for billions of years. Now, just kilometers from its rim, a fresh scar may exist, evidence of a collision that occurred not in the distant past but days ago. This raises a haunting question. What else has struck the moon recently that we completely missed? The detection represents a historic achievement. It is the first confirmed lunar impact flash ever recorded from Ireland, and only the second documented from the entire British Isles. given the moon's size and the fleeting nature of these events, capturing one live borders on the miraculous. But perhaps miraculous is the wrong word. Perhaps inevitable is more accurate. Because here is the truth they do not emphasize. These impacts are happening constantly. Every single day, debris from ancient comets, rogue asteroids, and mysterious sources we have not yet identified rains down on the lunar surface. The moon has no atmosphere to disintegrate incoming objects, no weather to erode fresh craters, no geological activity to heal its wounds. Every impact is permanent. Every collision adds to a record of violence stretching back 4 billion years. When we look at the moon, we are not seeing a peaceful companion. We are seeing a graveyard of cosmic collisions, a surface absolutely saturated with scars from countless unwitnessed impacts. And now, with improving technology, we are finally beginning to see them in real time. The scientific value of this observation cannot be overstated. When a meteoroid strikes the moon at extreme velocity, its kinetic energy converts almost instantaneously into heat and light. By measuring the brightness and duration of the resulting flash, astronomers can work backward to estimate the energy involved. From there, they can infer the size and speed of the impactor. Each confirmed detection adds another data point to our understanding of how frequently small objects collide with planetary bodies. This is not abstract knowledge. This has immediate practical implications. Multiple space agencies are actively planning long-term lunar infrastructure, habitats, scientific instruments, communication arrays, power systems. All of these will be exposed to the same bombardment that produced the December 12th flash. Even small impacts, repeated over years, pose cumulative risks. A few centimeters of debris traveling at 35 kilometers per second carries enough energy to puncture equipment, damage solar panels, or compromise life support systems. Understanding impact frequency is not optional. It is essential for survival. But there is another dimension to this story that ventures into more controversial territory. Some researchers have begun questioning whether all lunar flashes are natural. The moon has become increasingly crowded with spacecraft from multiple nations. Orbiters, landers, rovers, communication relays. The lunar environment is no longer pristine. When a flash appears on the surface, how can we be absolutely certain it was caused by natural debris? Could some events be artificial? Could defunct equipment be colliding? Could something else entirely be responsible? The scientific community officially attributes all confirmed flashes to natural meteoroid impacts. But the questions persist, and as lunar activity intensifies, the ambiguity will only grow. What we witnessed on December 12th was almost certainly natural. The Geminid connection is too strong to dismiss, but the event serves as a reminder that the moon is no longer the silent, unchanging world our ancestors imagined. It is an active participant in a violent cosmic environment, constantly being struck, scarred, and reshaped. There is also the tantalizing possibility of follow-up observations. Spacecraft currently orbiting the moon carry high-resolution cameras capable of imaging the surface in extraordinary detail. If the December 12th impact was energetic enough, it may have left a crater large enough to detect from orbit. Finding that crater would confirm the impact location and allow direct comparison between the observed flash and the resulting surface feature. This kind of ground truth validation is incredibly rare and scientifically valuable. Even if no crater is found, the absence tells us something important. It helps constrain the energy involved and refines our estimates of impactor size. On a grander scale, systematic lunar impact monitoring contributes to planetary defense research. The same debris streams that strike the moon also intersect Earth's orbit. By studying how frequently small objects impact the lunar surface, scientists can better model the small object population throughout the inner solar system. This informs our understanding of impact risks to Earth itself. The December 12th flash was small. The object was tiny. The crater, if one exists, is likely minuscule. But the event represents something profound. It is direct visual evidence that the solar system remains dynamically active. Debris continues to move through interplanetary space. Collisions continue to occur. And for the first time in modern history, we are developing the capability to watch them happen live. This is not the end of a story. This is the beginning. As telescope networks expand As automated detection software improves, as more observers join coordinated monitoring efforts, events like December 12th will shift from rare surprises to routine discoveries. We will compile catalogs of lunar impacts. We will map debris streams with unprecedented precision. We will understand the violent heartbeat of our cosmic neighborhood in ways previous generations could never imagine. But with knowledge comes responsibility. The more we observe, the more we must confront an uncomfortable truth. The space around Earth is not empty. It is not peaceful. It is a shooting gallery, and every world within it, including our own, exists within the crossfire. The moon hanging silently in our night sky bears the scars of this reality. And now, for the first time, we are watching those scars form in real time. What you just witnessed was not simply a flash of light, it was a reminder, a warning, a glimpse into the violent processes that have shaped every rocky world in our solar system, including the one you are standing on right now. The next impact could happen tonight, tomorrow, an hour from now, and with improving technology, we might see it live. If this revelation moved you, if it made you question what else is happening in the darkness above, then subscribe to this channel. Join us as we continue uncovering the hidden truths of our universe. Drop a comment below and tell us what you think struck the moon. Was it Gemini debris? Something else? Something we have not yet identified? Share this video with someone who needs to see it, because the more eyes watching the sky, the more we will discover. And remember this, the universe is not waiting for permission. It is happening right now. The only question is whether we choose to watch.